Good day, everyone. This is Elton from Unite Against Gbv. And this is my wife, Tracy Atkins.
Good evening, everybody. These lives have just become so overwhelming because it's not a good video to have made today, Elton. It's the call, it's the call, it's the call, it's the call. We are calling everyone that is in Pietermaritzburg. Like Councillor Garth had mentioned, one can take time off from work. You could either put in a half a day or just take your early lunch, but we really, really need your support. We need you to come out to the courts. We need people to come out on courts on the 16th of April. We need you to come out to courts. We need the support. Brooklyn and Nikki, you know, I know it's and their families. It's definitely not an easy time for the family, and we're really calling out our communities. Like Councillor Garth said, you know, we go onto the WhatsApp groups and we really go at it. We really have quite a bit of things to say. And I know a lot of people send condolences and say we are with you. Please, we really need your support to come out. We beg of you. Just come out. As you can hear how I'm over repeating myself, it's because this is very, very, very important that we come out. We cannot say it's okay what has happened. 2 lives, in fact, a court case was today, Elton, and it was such a sad outcome. You know, like in terms of people coming out, there was about less than 50 people that were there. And that was so sad to hear of. So we're really calling out people to come out in support.
Yeah, it's not only for Thursday, the 16th, for justice for Nikki and Brooklyn, but also for like a Sheikh and unborn twins. Not even 50 people. I think there was less than 30 people, 25 people today at the court. We've got to do better. We only supporting you know, on WhatsApp, as Councillor Middleton said, but we've got to, you know, really make our voices known outside court, make your presence felt. We need to drive home to the courts, to the magistrates, that the community will not accept gender-based violence, that the community is not going to accept perpetrators getting bail when it comes to gender-based violence. And I'm talking about authentic cases. I'm talking about genuine cases of gender-based violence. Especially when it comes to murder.
Yeah, and Elton, just to add, it's that look, we really do appreciate the support, you know, on our social media platforms. I'm going to emphasize one more time is that the support on the ground is what's needed. We need your voice. Our voices are needed. We are definitely saying no bail. We are saying, please, no bail. We don't want these people to walk the streets. Really, really, this has really just broken our communities. And like, you know, people have been saying, only when it hits closest to home, then we throw our hands up, you know, in the air. But what we're saying is that we need to support each other. It's not just here in KZN. It's also in Gauteng. It's in the Western Province. It's in the Eastern Cape. You know, all our provinces are affected by this gender-based violence. I just read another article where a 7-year-old child was raped by a father. You understand? I mean, this is just so sick behavior, and we have the voice. Let's not allow voice to be taken from us. We really need to come. I'm begging you people, please, every race group. And you know what? I even said to Elton, I'm going to be very honest here, Elton. I even said, you know what? All political parties must come out, because I know that all political parties are against gender-based violence. Whether you DA, MK, ANC, DA, if I'm saying their names again, you know, every political party, come with your t-shirts on. It's not a political gathering, but what we're saying, Elton, come and show the people that, you know what, every political party, we are saying no to gender-based violence. It's not to promote your organization, but what we're saying is that you're showing us as a political party that you're standing with our community. So come and just shout and let our voices be heard and say no bail. It's not going to be accepted. it, Elton. You know, and also very important, sorry to cut you, babe, is that we also asking our principals. We're asking of our principals, please get some letters out. We're not saying it's last minute because we all knew about what has happened. Please get our learners out. If they have to come in their uniforms, let it be. You understand? Showing the different schools that are saying no to GBV, because GBV bullying is also happening at schools, Elton. You understand?
I think with that, they also have to get permission from parents.
Yes.
Also, with GBV, the unfortunate truth is this, that people only get involved in gender-based violence once it affects them or loved ones.
Exactly.
Besides that, if it doesn't affect them, they don't have no concern at all about it, and that's the sad truth. And we've got to admit that. Another thing, I don't want to wade into political waters, because politics for me is very messy. We don't want. We will never elevate any other party against another. Because end of the day, some of these laws that we have today is created by the politicians, and so we've got to be, we will continue to say, we'll always be bipartisan. But end of the day, if any political party wants to join us, they're free to come to raise their voices against gender-based violence, not to promote themselves. I will not stand for that. I don't care who you are and what political party you come from.
Just come and stand for this.
We're here to support gender-based violence and to do it sincerely.
Yes.
To really do it sincerely.
Yes. And Elton, also not forgetting, we touch on the schools, we touch on the political parties. We're now calling all our pastors. Please, can you send your WhatsApps to the different WhatsApp groups, your church members, those that are unemployed, those that are employed, those that can really, really make it. We understand that the nurses and policemen, it's a bit of a tricky one for them and those in the fire. But what we are saying to our church leaders, we are calling on church leaders, please, can you mobilize your church members to come out and support this day and say no to gender-based violence? We're really calling out pastors to stand with us. We can't do this alone. So please, pastors, bishops, apostles, the different heads of departments, we are just pleading for each and every one of y'all to please send your members of your church, and please the pastors. It'll also be nice to see the pastors also come out, because definitely they don't stand for gender-based violence. So please, pastors, can you also make your way to the court? What time, Elton?
From about 8 a.m.
From 8 a.m. and normally court goes about 11ish, but it depends. So please, we are appealing. If we haven't called on a certain department, we just definitely asking for the support.
Also, besides just churches, because remember, this affects all races.
Oh yes,
we're calling people from Muslim faith, Hindus, whether you're Buddhist, whatever.
Yes,
end of the day, gender-based violence is
it's a cross.
It should unite us. This is a humanity project, and so end of the day, we're saying come out, because gender-based violence affects everybody.
Thanks for that, Elton.
And so so let us show our support, not only for on Thursday for the Nikki and Brooklyn cases, but
also for Leica and everyone else,
unborn twins, and also for any other gender-based violence case that comes up. If you know of a cases coming up, let us know. So we can also show support. At times I cannot make it to court always, but when I can make it, I'll be there 100%. I'll be present. I'll take interest in everything that's happening, because I do this very sincerely, because this is a passion of mine to see the numbers come down significantly when it comes to gender-based violence.
Thank you everyone for listening to this long video. It's almost like 10 minutes, but thank you so much. It's a very important video. Let it circulate. It's not for us to gain fame, to be famous. It's not a famous job. It's a very painful journey. We call it a journey. So Unite Against Gender-Based Violence. Elton Atkins is the founder of the organization, and we are just on the supports, just supporting him. And we definitely say, we see you, and we appreciate you, and we're just saying no to GBV. No to GBV, and no bail. No bail. Absolutely. We thank you. Thank you, Elton.
Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you at court on Thursday, and next week, Tuesday, the 21st of April, too, for Aleka Sheikh's case. Thank you.
Thanks.